Most people are using AI in a way that is slowly making them replaceable, and they don't even realize it. Every time they ask AI to think for them, write for them, decide for them, their brain gets weaker. Meanwhile, a tiny group of people are becoming terrifyingly intelligent with the exact same tools. And the gap between those two groups is about to become permanent. Because AI is not replacing humans, it's amplifying them. The question is, what exactly is it amplifying in you? I learned this the hard way. A few years ago, I was homeless. No money, no network, no roadmap. Today, I'm an MIT graduate. I've built and advised AI companies worth billions, and I've spent years studying how elite performers actually use AI behind closed doors. And I discovered something shocking. The top 1% use AI completely backwards. Most people use AI to get answers. The top 1% use AI to upgrade their thinking. That difference changes everything. Because if you use AI incorrectly, it becomes a cognitive wheelchair. But if you use it correctly, it becomes mental steroids. So in this video, I'll show you the exact 4-step system high performers use to become smarter, faster, more dangerous thinkers with AI. And step number 3 is the one almost nobody understands, because it feels completely wrong. Step 1, intelligent laziness. Let me ask you something. Have you ever spent an entire day being busy and somehow accomplished absolutely nothing meaningful? Emails, meetings, formatting slides, tweaking documents nobody will remember tomorrow. You feel productive, but deep down you moved sideways, not forward. There's a reason for that. Your brain is addicted to completion. Psychologists call this completion bias. Your brain gives you little dopamine rewards for finishing tasks, even meaningless ones. So your mind starts treating every task like it matters equally. Answering Slack messages feels productive. Reformatting a presentation feels productive, but it's fake progress. And this is where most people destroy their potential. Because not all work creates equal outcomes. Some tasks have capped returns, meaning after a certain point, extra effort creates almost zero extra value. Nobody cares if your internal slide deck has cinematic typography. Nobody's life changes because your expense report looked elegant. That's what Nobel Prize winner Herbert Simon called satisficing. Good enough is enough. But then there's another category of work, the dangerous category, the uncapped category. Things like product design, customer psychology, pricing strategy, finding the right business partner, choosing the right spouse, building trust, making decisions under uncertainty. In these areas, a tiny improvement creates massive downstream consequences. One better decision can change your entire life trajectory. Steve Jobs understood this deeply. He obsessed over invisible details inside the iPhone that users would never even see. Why? Because he understood something most people don't: taste compounds. And this is where AI becomes a superpower. The top performers use AI aggressively on low-value work, so they can obsess over high-leverage work. I call this the drag framework, because AI should drag useless friction out of your life. D. Drafting. Never stare at a blank page again. Use AI to create ugly first drafts fast. R. Research. Stop drowning in information overload. AI can scan hundreds of sources in minutes. Analysis. Let AI find patterns in chaos before your brain even sees them. G. Grunt work. Formatting, cleaning, sorting, translating, admin work. Delete it from your life. But here's the rule almost everyone misses. Never outsource your judgment. Outsource mechanics, not thinking. Because the moment AI starts making your decisions, you stop evolving. Step 2. The intelligent hill. Most people use AI like it's Google. That's a massive mistake. AI is not a search engine. It's a probability machine, meaning it can sound confident while being completely wrong. And the scary part? Most people are too mentally lazy to notice. So instead of learning how to think with AI, they become dependent on it. That's dangerous. The people getting elite results understand one thing. Your output depends entirely on the quality of your prompting architecture. Most users live at the bottom of the hill. They ask, "Give me a business idea," and then blindly accept whatever AI spits out. That's intellectual gambling. The top 1% climb higher. First, one-shot prompting. Give AI a reference point. Don't say, "Write me a LinkedIn post." Say, "Write me a LinkedIn post in this style," then attach an example. Now AI has direction. Second, few-shot prompting. Feed it multiple examples. Train the pattern. This grounds the model in reality instead of fantasy. Third, chain of thought reasoning. This changes everything. Instead of asking for answers, ask AI to explain its reasoning step by step. Force clarity, force structure, force thinking. Because the moment AI reveals its reasoning, you begin learning how intelligent systems think. And finally, agents. This is where AI stops acting like software and starts acting like a digital workforce. Researchers, analysts, strategists, copywriters, working simultaneously. The people who master agents early won't just save time. They'll operate at a scale individuals were never supposed to reach. And that changes the economics of intelligence forever. Step 3, the intelligent gym. Now here's where everything flips. Because up until now, we've been removing friction. But the smartest people in the world do something counterintuitive. Sometimes they deliberately make things harder. Why? Because intelligence does not grow through convenience. It grows through resistance. Most people use AI like a mental wheelchair. Write this, summarize this, think for me. And slowly, their cognitive muscles begin to atrophy. The same way astronauts lose muscle mass in zero gravity. No resistance, no strain, no growth. But elite performers use AI differently. They use AI like a gym spotter. A spotter doesn't lift the weight for you. They help you lift heavier than you could alone. That distinction changes everything. So instead of asking AI for answers, ask AI to challenge you, quiz you, debate you, pressure test your ideas, expose weaknesses in your thinking. This is where real growth happens. I use something called progressive overload for learning. Level 1, explain it simply. Level 2, quiz me like a college professor. Level 3, challenge me like a high-level job interview. Level 4, attack my understanding like a hostile critic trying to destroy my argument. That friction rewires your brain. Neuroscience calls this neuroplasticity. Your brain physically adapts under cognitive stress, meaning confusion is not failure. Confusion is the doorway to intelligence, and AI gives you infinite access to personalized mental training. Most people waste that opportunity asking it to write emails. Step 4, the intelligent fool. The biggest obstacle to intelligence is not ignorance, it's ego. Most people would rather appear smart than become smart. That's why they never ask basic questions, never admit confusion, never expose gaps in their knowledge. But the truly elite thinkers, they become obsessed with what they don't know. When Satya Nadella took over Microsoft, the company was dying internally. Politics, ego, fear. People were rewarded for pretending to know everything. So Satya made one cultural change. He said, we need to stop being know-it-alls and become learn-it-alls. That mindset shift helped transform Microsoft into one of the most valuable companies on earth. Because learning begins the moment ego dies. And AI creates the greatest learning environment in human history. You can ask stupid questions all day long. No judgment, no embarrassment, no social risk. So use it. Ask, explain this to me like I'm 10. Then ask again. Then ask simpler. Then simpler again. Because mastery is not complexity. Mastery is simplicity on the other side of complexity. And the people who win in the AI era won't be the people who know the most. It'll be the people most willing to learn. So here's the real danger of AI. It can either automate your mind or evolve it. One path creates dependency. The other creates leverage. And the scary part is, both paths feel productive in the beginning, but only one makes you irreplaceable. So the next time you open ChatGPT, don't ask, how can this think for me? Ask, how can this train me? Because the future does not belong to people who use AI. It belongs to people who become amplified by it.